Welcome back to the Beers and Breakevens late show for round 21. Got a couple of questions that we're going to sink our fangs into this week. Timbo, long time no see. How are you?
It's been a while, mate. Yeah, no, good to be back on the late show and fired up, ready to get weird.
Yeah, let's get weird. We're looking for 2 rock-offs in a row. Dynasty stuff. Kat, welcome back. How are we?
Very good. I'm very excited to see the results of this rock-off and whether or not Timmy makes a comeback or it's Guru going for his second win in a row for the first time this season.
You could win the next 12 in a row and still not have as good a streak as me.
Let's do the fucking thing.
Ready?
Scissor, paper, rock.
No, he's nervous.
No.
I don't know if we've had a
It's
draw.
our first draw in weeks.
Yeah.
Just so you know, Timmy went straight in for the second attempt. Guru had to take a second.
Yeah, I was ready.
Are you
Thank
ready?
for
Yeah,
clarifying
experienced
that.
campaigner. Been here before.
And
Are
he
we
doesn't
ready?
work well under pressure either because he had that pre-plan. Now he's rattled.
Let's do it. Scissor, paper, rock.
Oh,
Saw him coming. Doesn't get pressure. 2 in a row, baby. Let's
well
roll.
done. Well
Wow.
Yes.
done. All right.
You'd be
like
ranked 14,000s for rock-offs too. Let's go, Kat.
I'm seeing a very positive trajectory for the run home.
Yeah, tell me about
I
it.
love it. And speaking of run homes,
the
the
Ruho.
first question, this is from the Supercoach Council. To'o and Barnett for the run home, surprisingly low ownership among the top 1%. Luxury or must have?
Take the new ball, kid.
Not Barnett, absolutely not. I'm not paying $840K for Mitchie Barnett in that front row forward position. He's obviously dual to our front row forward. If you've got him, shout out Adam DeRusi. Happy days for you, but way too much money for a front rower. He's got 3 tries in his last 5 games and to cut the try assist as well. The attacking stats are rolling. Not for me. Brian To'o, more appealing with the Panthers run home. Again, big money. If you've got the cash to do it, and Guru, I know you do, I would be a little bit tempted by To'o. Just a lot of cash.
Mate, Mitch Barnett's stats are off its head.
Yep.
Last 5 games, 89, 88, 93, 138, 97. He plays the Tigers, the Eels and the Dolphins in the next 3 weeks. In saying that, no, I would not be going Mitch Barnett. I would not be paying $840K for him. Once again.
Another good stat for that. Sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
In his
It wasn't my 30 seconds anyway, so take it away.
In his 12 games prior, he didn't have a try or a try assist. Then in his last 5 games, 3 tries, 2 assists.
Yeah, even his games he's not scoring tries in though. 93, 138. Once again, I'm not doing it, but it is good food for
Try
thought.
assist though with line assists.
Yeah. Tommy Turbo. Brian To'o. It was a weird little tongue twister for you.
I think that was a Freudian slip.
Yeah, a little Freudian. I would not be doing it. I don't trust that Panthers left edge as it stands right now. So it's a no from me, but I can understand people going for it.
Cool. Next question.
Yeah.
Let's go. This one is from Sam_Eves07. Going early on Money Munster when you've already got Nath.
I love this. If you've already got Nath, you've already got Tom Trbojevic, you got no fires that you need to sort out. Surely you don't have the money to get Munster, but if you do, I don't mind it. Groins, though, they worry me. They're a big. I feel like you're going to say the same thing.
Yeah. Groins are the only thing more concerning than hammies coming back from injury from a Supercoach perspective. And I just think at the very least, watch 1 week and see how he returns. So he's $698K, 143 break even. He's going to should drop good coin. You get a free look at him with the groin, how he comes back. They've been very patient with him, the Storm. So I think he should be good to go. And the way they're playing and where they're sitting on the ladder, they won't rush him back. Just give it a week. Not for me. If he comes out and looks good and he's bouncing around, what a fun bloke to own.
I probably wouldn't say this about anyone else other than Cam Munster, but against Parramatta, if they give it to him and he's come back from injury, he could just sit in the pocket like he does quite often. So I love the idea of it, but I probably wouldn't do it myself.
Okay. Well, to transition from that, Justin.Nigel91, he says, who's more of a priority, bring in Cleary or Turbo?
It's difficult because I went on a rant why I don't think Tom Trbojevic is necessarily a must-have this week, but I do think Nathan Cleary is a must-have. The reason being, and look, I'll say Nathan Cleary because Nathan Cleary is in a shallower halfback position, and he is the number 1 guy at halfback. Tom Trbojevic is among a stacked field of Supercoach stars at fullback. He has the Roosters this week and then a bye, as I spoke about. So I think Nathan Cleary is the priority.
I think Turbo's the priority this week because of the break even. I think Nath Cleary with 104 break even. I know I'm probably in the minority. I reckon the Dragons put up a decent fight at Wynn Stadium this week. And I think if Turbo just happens to have two good plays against the Roosters, he's going to be 900K in 2 weeks' time after that bye.
Let me rephrase. If you're locked into having both of these two into your team for the run home, Turbo is the priority. If you can live without potentially not having Turbo, then Clear is the priority because of what I just said.
Yeah, fair shout.
Cool. Beef or chicken snack pack?
I'm a beef guy personally, and I hope you two are as well, but beef for me for sure.
Beef every day of the week.
Good.
And I'll live by this as well. Like, chicken schnitzel is probably the exception, but chicken for me, no matter what form, is a lunch meal. I'm not saying you can't have a snacky at lunch.
Ever disagreed with you something more than this.
Yeah, Kat, our dietary habits are very different.
This is probably
the way
true.
we look at food. Beef for dinner every night and beef in a snack pack. I said you can have a snacky at lunch, but just beef every day.
Yeah, so much better. Kat, what are your thoughts?
I'm such a chicken person. Chicken always. Chicken for me wins. If there's chicken on the menu, I'm probably going to order it. Unless I'm at like a steakhouse. But if we're talking snack packs, don't laugh at me like that. Don't laugh at me. And this is where
How many snack packs at steakhouses?
I'm just talking about meats in general because Timmy went on a bit of a meat rant.
I'm trying to picture Kat at like an American steakhouse eating a 1 kilo tomahawk.
Oh, I've done that. What do you mean? I've done that. Anyway, chicken snack pack.
I think the snack pack for me, when I'm getting a snack pack, it's normally out the front of the Coogee Bay Hotel, early hours.
Yeah,
and
3
I even think just on the stick, the chicken looks very unappealing to me and a little bit ill-dodged. So I am beef every day of the week.
And you can never trust the shop it's coming from. Chicken, a bit questionable.
Let me ask you this. What do you think is weirder, getting the chicken or getting the mixed?
I would get mixed ahead of just chicken.
Just chicken?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can eat around the chicken.
Just pick the chicken out.
Yeah, the mixed always weirds me out.
I'm just going to throw a spanner in the works and just say that I've never actually ordered a snack pack. So
really?
My
you know
opinions
what? That
actually,
doesn't shock me, to be honest with you.
My opinion's just not important at this point.
Might have to get you a Vegas snack pack.
Potentially.
Love that.
Potentially.
Next question.
Okay, next question. I like this one. Your quiet achiever / reliable player all year that rarely gets praise in Supercoach. This person, Daniel Morrison, theirs is Beau Fermor.
We had this question on Playbook last night, so he's double dipped, which is fine.
You double dipped the chip.
Yeah, so I won't go about mine for too long, but Montrese Robson, who hooker just hasn't been troublesome for me all year, and I've had Robbo in there from round 1. He's been rock solid. Missed a couple of weeks due to restings over Origin, which wasn't ideal, but it just hasn't been a problem for me since round 1. So, Reece Robson.
I've spoken about it a lot over the last few weeks, but I'm loving my Jesse Ramian. I love that no one else has him. He's dangerous every single week. I've had him for 4 weeks. He's gone above 70 in all of those weeks so far. So, Jesse Ramian had been mine. He's probably not unsung because we've spoken about him so much, but wish he deserves a shout here as well.
Oh.
Yeah, there's nothing unsung about that godsend.
Yeah, how good. What about you, Catmandu? Anyone that stands out for you?
Yeah, look, it's a tough one because I've just had the luxury of changing my team so many times. But I would say either Wishy, which you just spoke about, or Josh Curran for me.
I was thinking about Josh Curran.
There was a period of time where
I
traded him out, but I got him back in and he just sits there. He's just like,
unproblematic.
Unproblematic. You just feel good about him.
My second to Robson is absolutely Josh Curran, who I think I might have got from round 2 or 3 or something, and just, he's been great.
I'll tell you who else. I don't have him in Classic. I've got him in draft, so I've been watching his scores very closely. Ruben Cotter's been damn good this year too. He's been consistently very solid. I think he's had one score below that 55 sort of mark throughout the year, but he's been really solid as well, Ruben Cotter. Good
Love
gear.
it. Oh, I just realised I'm the one who does the questions. Moving on.
Plot twist.
Thinking about a next tomahawk steak.
Don't even, because I will. Is the Gus bus a must? Angus Crichton for Timmy. There was
Do you think you're a Gus bus?
clarification
Go on to
there.
me, so
That's
I'll
from
start it.
Nathan Turner, so there's some
I think
beef
he
there.
is. I think he is. He's the best 2RF in Supercoach, give or take Dave Fafita. But I think this year, as it stands, I think Angus Crichton is the man. The Roosters have a soft run home. They do have a bye to come. And I just think he's a bloke who can really hurt you with bigger tons. And we talk about consistent blokes who might go 70, 70, 70 and not hurt you. He could just go 95, 95, 95 and really cause some pain to your side. I think he's a must-have.
Yeah, I think he's without a doubt a must-have. Honestly, his quiet games are still fantastic. And mate, even on the weekend, he played, the game finished. I looked at his stats. He was on 50, and I straight away went, that'll turn into a 70. It turned into a 75 just because he's just offloading at will. So I think Angus, it's going to be very tough to get him in, but I think you just have to. Those
low on trades and assume at his price, lots will probably have to use 2 trades to get him in, one to free up cash, the other one to get him in. It's going to be tricky.
Very tricky. Yeah, I'm one of those. It's going to be hard to get him in.
Yeah.
It's going to be tough.
So to you guys, just to clarify, if you can trade him in, trade him in.
100%. Yep.
Yeah, I'd be finding a
Wow,
way to
you
do it.
rarely agree on things.
I know.
And it's so black and white. There you go. Angus Crichton.
And New South Wales, great.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wally Lewis.
Wally Lewis medal.
Yeah. All right. The final question is from Nashi8. Dill Walker, a run home pod.
Ooh.
You go. I've had a look at him. So
now I am always a big Dill Walker guy in Supercoach draft, and I dropped him this year, Timmy, in a game to get a definite win, and I lost that game anyway, and it's haunted me ever since. Mate, Dill Walker, he's playing huge minutes through the middle at the moment. Tohu Harris is out for the year. I think that position is just about locked in. I think if you're gonna make the Dill Walker play, he's got a break even of 8 this week at 469K with a game against the Tigers incoming. I think this is the week you have to do it. Bases really well through the middle. The only thing with Dill is that if there's an injury to the outside backs, he gets shift to centre and then he does sweet FA. That's the gamble you take though. He's one of those guys, whether you look into that too much. I don't mind it. Last 3 weeks has based 49, 56, 48. We know he's got attacking stats in him. We know he can score a try. The way that they ball play close to the line, he can be dangerous. It's not something that I would do, but I'll tell you what, I can understand it. The thing that makes it hard is that he's 5'8", 2RF. If he was CTW...
You'd nearly do it.
I'd be very interested in him. That duel makes it hard. You're obviously not going to have him as a 2RF. You could maybe have him as a 5'8", but when I look around the room at 5'8s with Cody Walker having duel now and your Dill Browns of the world and whatnot, getting Nathan Cleary in to move those guys around, Jaden Campbell, I probably can't do it. If he was CTW though, I'd be genuinely tempted.
Do you want another 5 minutes, mate, or are you right?
Dickhead, what do you reckon?
I don't say this often, but you summed it up pretty well. I think playing 80 minutes in 3 of his last 4 games, 88 minutes in that Golden Point against the Doggies. You touched on his base there. Hasn't been a lot of attack this season, but we know he's got it in him. So the concern would probably be if they do lose a couple of their next 3 or 4 games, what sort of minutes does he play? Does he lose minutes? But with Tohu gone for the year, far out the numbers are good. Round 27 bye, worth noting as well. That's a tricky one. But, yeah, not for me, but I can see the appeal.
Is there an echo in this room? I just heard a complete fucking repeat of myself. Wow. Next question, Kat.
That's it. That's all the questions.
That's it.
Actually, my question to you is, will you be watching the NRLW that kicks off this Thursday?
I certainly will be. I cannot wait for that one. Newcastle Knights, Sydney Roosters. That one's going to be a cracker. I think, if you want a little hot take, this is a grand final preview. In round 1. That's my hot take.
That's a good hot take.
I like it.
Timmy, you going to be tuning in?
Yeah, look, from one Origin hero to another, the return of Sammy Bremner. Mate, all time that's going to be, and what a blockbuster to kick it off, so I'll be there.
Tamika Upton, Taryn Aiken, all the superstars. Cannot wait.
All the superstars. And you can get your NRLW tickets at www.nrl.com/tickets.
I love that. Awesome. Do you guys just say slash or do you say /? Is that outdated?
/.
Just say slash?
Probably slash, yeah.
Slash.
What do you say /?
Yeah, I did today. I don't know why. I just felt like when I read it, I was like, do I say / or not?
You still call television coverage the telecast, so you should live in the past a bit.
That's true.
He still calls his mobile phone his telephone. Oh, no, that was bad. Oh, there we go. Wait, show us your mobile phone.
Set across. Yeah,
No,
I've got my telephone here.
Thank you.
All right. Well, that's the Late Show at its absolute best. Shout out to those.
Can I just ask who typically calls you on that phone?
My great grandparents. We'll see you next week. We're done.